Okay, so I'm basically gonna do kind of like a raid plan before war. But I'm gonna go more into detail, like what exactly what we should be doing for like each group. Um, if we're on defense, we're defending Evan scale. Seven's automatically going to A with quad DPS, but we'll probably change up quad DPS. I'm not gonna talk about quad DPS because that's a whole other thing right now. Seven always goes A to contest that, and they like usually clap. We'll just send like 20 there, so A is usually like just a give, but I think they're just gonna try to ego us on B, and that's fine. We just leave seven there. If seven has no one contesting, then they can come on back to B weak side. Weak side group seven weak side is just you're playing a 5v5, sometimes 70v7 with like quad DPS or 8v8, and you're just trying to see who wins that, and then once you win, you are hitting the healer pocket, which is here and here. If we're defending, it is we're hitting the attacking healer pocket. So how we want to set this up? Three is our bot left, four is our bot right, five is top left, six is top right. That's how we've been running it. One and two are points. We're playing our quads. Now, how Clap has been doing it, how they've been attacking us, they fucking send like a massive Zerg just like right here to the our left, and then they'll send like everyone else in front in their road. And what I saw from our VODs, we did not contest. Our IGVGs did not throw any ice walls to counter. Our bruisers just I have no idea what happened there. But what should be happening if we obviously we're seeing where their big main Zerg is, but our bottom quad should be pushing to top or pushing to left, gauging where they're going. So let's say if they're pushing over here to our left side, three, four, five. That's how we're gonna meet them. If they're pushing to the top of point, our top of point, their bottom, their road, bottom quads bring it to top. Point team will do whatever they want. This is for quads. Point team will go wherever the biggest clump is, basically. Um, but yeah, bottom quads are meant to push the top. A lot of times, you're playing your quad, obviously, but like how we were saying in Bender's VOD, you you go where if especially if you're playing ball right, you go where easiest, like where the clumps are and where it's easiest to go. Never go diagonal when rotating on point. Like let's say you're group four, bottom right. You would never want to go top left unless there is a crash being called there. It's just hard, especially if there's a bunch of red names on point. Hard to traverse that and go, and especially we need people to stand on point, and you're just going to be farming yourself if you're walking through a clump of red. So you can play your quad, or if they're heavy left side, four you need to be playing with in bot left. Bot right needs to be playing in bot left with three. This is defense. Attack it's basically the same thing, but there's little more different things. And then six you're gonna just be helping or gauging to see if they're playing top right. If the other couple top right, if they're not, then we're just playing left side. We're all just playing left side. We're seeing where they're going, seeing where they're clumping up, where their Zerg is about to push in, and we are reacting to that. We are countering that as quads, as our main ball. That's all we're doing as defense. It's reacting. When it comes to crashes, the attacking side will usually send out crashes before defense will because they need to generate tick. So they need to kill us. They need to get us off point. So if let's say we have attackers on they're starting to like clump up top left. This is top left. This is our little quad. This is our little point. Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Let's say they're clumping up top left. Obviously, we're going to try to look to crash that. But defense, it's really all about countering or counter crashing. So they're going to, we have like our, if we're pushing the top like how we should be, our bottom quad's pushing the top and not giving that space because it's like kill squad. You are not supposed to give space on point because attackers need to go to top. If we pressure them and counter their push at top of point, our top of point, their bottom of point, it cucks them horrendously. So let's say we're posturing towards top left and we have a little clump there going. They're probably going to throw a crash on us. And we're going to have to spread and re-crash that. So defense, really, all you're trying to do, you have to play life in that moment where they are, and you'll see when a crash is about to like happen because they're already like posturing towards that quad. That's usually how it goes for quad, for crashes on a quad. They're gonna be playing in their quad, and then they're gonna start stepping towards that quad because it's hard. I mean, you can really like hurt yourself trying to like run across the point. You never want to run across the point. You want to be ready for that crash and already be like close to where that quad is if you can. So as soon as they crash, let's say they crash top left, immediately we're gonna get out. We're gonna ice wall for our bruisers, and then we're going to re-crash that. Our caller is going to re-crash that call, and these guys will basically be fucked. Defense, like I said, it's all about just counter-crashing and reacting to what the attackers do. Attackers have to win point. Like, that's their... I mean, obviously that's what it's about, because they want to win. They want to take the point. But they need to be calling more crashes than all defense has to do. Defense is slightly better. Right now we're in, like, a attack meta, just because of certain builds and certain, like, just the meta is just changing. But defense usually has been pretty easy, and especially on some certain maps, too. You can... Attacking on some certain maps is really fucked. But it's usually easier to counter as long as you play your life right. So, that's about, like, really it for quad. You play... Let's say you're bot left. You're playing your quad. They're heavy, like, left side. We're pushing to top, helping group 5. Group 4, if there's no one top right, if there's no one right side, you're playing bot left, and you're helping that that quad. Because they're trying to wrap into that top. That's all attackers are trying to do, is to really go push into the top of point. If you're attacking. It's just the same thing. And holding top space, top of point, is just very crucial because what happens is if their bruisers, let's say we like 3 and 4 die, and their bruisers are all bottom of point, they're top of point. So, but bottom left, bottom right for us, they're all playing top of point or bottom of point. What's gonna happen is 5 and 6 are gonna actually have to drop down with 1 and 2, be fighting that. Their healers are gonna just start stepping on top of point to generate tick. They're gonna get healers, they're gonna get fire staffs, they're gonna get whatever to generate tick. This is how bruisers should be playing point. You are pushing to top and allowing our squishies and our disruptors to be free stepping on point to generate even more tick and to tick it up really fast.
Would you want the bruisers to stay up there to push them off a point so they don't generate tick?
That should be disruptors' jobs. Now, if the kill squad's actually like just getting farmed, then bruisers are gonna have to probably go up and to kill those healers. Because so we'll just say this then: in that instance, 3 and 4 are dead. 1 and 2, 5 and 6 are playing bottom point because we have to help kill these guys, and our 8, 9, and 10 are just dead. We hard lost Oppo. I want 5 and 6. I want everyone to just go and farm those healers. 1 and 2 can try to play their lives. Bot 5 and 6. I really want you to try to kill those healers because if you kill a healer, their team's gonna die. They can't do anything in a crash. They can't crash on you because they won't have any sacreds and they're just gonna die because you're gonna counter crash them. That's actually a good question, Lou. But realistically, I don't think we're gonna be losing Oppo that hard. So we can have our bruisers be fighting that. And what would happen? I was gonna lead into this with Kill Squad. 8, 9, and 10. What your job is to do when we're generating tick or we're de-ticking. If we're on defense, so we're de-ticking. We are stepping on top of point and we are pushing all those healers off, shoving them all off with our shields and poking them with our spears, and they will run away from you because they can't do anything if you're just bullying them on top of point. So we'll just do it like this right here. They're all playing bottom of point. 8, 3, and 4 are dead. 8 and 9, you come out of nowhere and you just freaking body all these healers that are stepping top of point. So to go into Kill Squad macro. Let's reset this real quick. I should really hold on. Let's just make C bigger. Imagine C's right here. And then we'll do, oh god. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. So 8, 9, and 10. And then our quads, 5 and 6. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. So we situated our bruisers. What 8 is supposed to be doing? Your inner. So this red line, these red lines represent the lanes in Kill Squad. So imagine this big diagram right here is actually right here. So what needs to be happening is that 8 is what we call inner lane. You guys are pushing top with everyone else, but you are like the people that hold Oppo control, like hold the space. That's also 9's job, but 8 is like the base of that hold, is the base of that the space being held. If we lose 8, our whole Oppo basically just crashes. I mean, if we lose any group in Oppo, our whole our space will be lost. We'll get double teamed, or it'll be just like two groups hitting one group, and we're just fucked there. So what 8 is supposed to be doing? We're playing close to point. Now, usually disruptors, because even though we're heavy, we don't have a lot of strike protection, and hammers will fuck us if we go near bruisers. And if we get a crash called on us, we have no defense against that. Even our shield won't do anything. But 8 is the only disruptors that are allowed to be really close to point during the whole fight. Now, if we need obviously, if there's a lot of tick on point, and we need a tick, the caller will call on all in, and everyone will just go on point. But 8 is playing right on that point, like right outside of it. We're pushing up the other group 8 and group 9, usually, but just the group 8, and we're playing top of point. We're playing, so in this instance in defense, we'll be playing top right, and we're holding that space right here. We are not going to healer pocket as group 8 because that's not our job. We are not supposed to hunt healers. Our disruptors are supposed to be going on point and hitting any stragglers that are coming off a point, playing around the point, hitting bruisers coming off of crashes, hitting IGVGs that are half HP, hitting everyone that is coming out of a crash. You are there to assist the crashes. You are there to secure the kills coming off of point. And you'll have an IGVG to help you. That's usually how Group 8 is playing. And you're just holding top right of that, or top left, top right. What attacking or defending. You will never, though, be in the crash. You cannot. Let's say we're calling a crash top left or top right. This is top right, even though it's technically bot left. We're defending. This is how. So we're calling a crash top left. Everyone just did their crash. We won that crash, and we're just dogging everyone. Group 8 needs to not be in here. You cannot be in that crash. What you need to be doing is playing right here, outside of it, on the outskirts of those grav wells, and hitting all the bruisers coming out of that, trying to escape that grav. And you are sweeping all of them, and you're perforating all of them, and you are cycloning all of them, and they are dead. That is what Group 8 does. You are basically scavengers freaking just picking on all these small little bruisers coming out of a crash because they're small, weak, and insignificant.
Okay, okay, easy with that.
The
We're big
enemy
and
bruisers,
strong.
not our
We're big
bruisers.
and strong.
Not our bruisers. Our bruisers are big and strong. Group 9. You guys are like a flex group. You go wherever you are needed, and you are there to hunt healers. This is what we call outer lane. It's right next to inner lane. This is inner. This is outer. Group 9, all you are doing is on the initial push, we're engaging where their Group 9 is going. If they are plussing Group 10, we go and plus that. If they're plussing Group 8, we are going plus that. We help Group 8 with their push. Now, on defense, what I want Group 9 to be doing is I want our Group 9 to be helping Group 8 with the push. And if we easily win that Group 8, then you can go out and help Group 10. And then once you kill a group, literally once you kill a group, you basically win Oppo. And once we win Oppo, this is their healer pocket in their road, top of point. All Group 9 does is you go and farm that. You go immediately to that healer pocket after you won Oppo, and you push the space up. Group 9 is not meant to give space. Group 8 is like the base, is like the pillar, base of the pillar. Group 9 is like the I don't know a fucking analogy for this. I'm just saying you cannot give space. If you were retreating and you retreat back into our road where all our healers are, we're fucked. And you just gave them all this space to work with. Kill squad is about, it's like point. You cannot give space. You cannot, for point, you cannot give top or our bottom of point. For kill squad, you cannot let them touch our healers and get all of Oppo control. So Group 9, you are pushing with 8, you're killing Group 8, you're assisting 10 if they need, and then you are pushing into their healer pocket and killing and just chasing healers. If we have Oppo control, you are allowed to just chase the healers into bonfire and kill all of them. As Group 9. Group 8, you are staying on point and killing bruisers. Group 9, just chasing healers. Group 10, it's what we call wide fight. I'm going to tell you this right now. Wide fight sucks. It is not. It used to be called wide fight for a reason, because basically what would happen was this is wide fight. So this is inner, outer, wide fight. Narnia. You would just go fight a 5v5 out in bumfuck nowhere. For no reason. It's such a stupid meta, but that's just how it was for the longest time. What I want wide fight to do now, I want you to be like a second Group 9, but you just play with Group 9. But if on defense, Oppo is kind of losing, you're getting pressured Group 10, that's the only time you can go wide. Defense, you can go wide. And then draw. And you're basically drawing their aggro away. If they chase you, you win. If they don't chase you, then you can just hit them in the back if they're going to go for our healers. So Group 10, you're basically just, you're not playing wide, like super wide like how we used to. You are basically assisting Group 9 and playing with them and then going to hunt healers with Group 9. On attack, we'll just flip it real quick. So now let's assume it's like this. Group 4 is bot right. We're attacking Evan Scale. Group 4 is bot right. Group 6 is top right. 1 and 2. Group 3 is bot left. Group 5 is top left. 8, it's the same thing. We're just pushing the top. We're helping and we're killing like anyone coming off of crashes. Group 9, on attack. For attack, not defense, I want you to help Group 10. I want you guys to both work together in this outer lane and kill Group 10 and Group 9. And then go hunt healers and help Group 8 kill. Now you have to, Group 9 though has to recognize if Group 8 is getting pressured by Group 9, and then you have to go help them. But Group 9 and Group 10, I want you to help each other on attack for pushes. And usually we'll send Group 9 and Group 10 to C anyways, so you should already be playing together. But that's really about it. Group 7, you're just doing your own thing on the opposite side. It's just a 5v5. Bottom strong side quads, what we say strong side, that just means oppo. Oppo is where 8, 9, and 10 are. Strong side is where 8, 9, and 10 are. 7 is weak side. 7 is what we call bonfire usually. Unless we're on A. Yeah. So that bottom quad, so if we're attacking bottom left quad, on initial push, you are actually helping Group 8 push up. Because we are attacking, we are pushing the top. We need to take top control as attackers. Especially attackers need to take top control. So Group 3, in this instance, bot left, is helping Group 8. On defense, it's the same thing basically. You're helping Group 8. It'll be Group 4 in that regard. If we're on defense, Group 4, you'll be bot right, and you will help Group 8 push up into the fight. You will assist them, and then you will go to top if you need be. That is basic macro. I can do one for... Oh, shit. I can do one for Fort. Let's go to Cutlass. Oh, shit. How do I delete all this? Yeah, clear map. So this is A, this is B, this is C. They basically flip it. So A becomes, or on C, it will become A gate. On A, it will become C gate, and B will stay the same. This will be D right here. And this will be E. Wait. It's the other way, right? It's the other way.
Yeah.
So this will be D, this will be E. How we will do this, how it usually goes, 3 and 5, it's the quads that are on the left side or right side. So, why are you hidden fucking recruiting? So 3 and 5, if we're defending, it'll be your left side. So 3 and 5 will be playing C gate. 4 and 6 will be playing A gate. And then 1 and 2 playing B gate. 8 you'll play D gate. 7 you'll play E gate. And 9 and 10 we're playing. 9 will go C gate. Actually we'll go... Actually I want to flip this. 7 to go D. 8 go E, 9 go C, and then 10 go A. So this is how a fort would look like. And this is for attacking or defending, really. This is how, like, it's set up. This is after we waterfall. Like, if we're attacking, this is after we've done waterfalling. Waterfalling meaning we take all the horns down at each gate. So, basically, we're just playing our quads the same. 3 and 5, like on final, like if we're defending, we're holding our gate. IGVGs are going to be ice walling and trying to repair the gate, and then on pushes, when the attackers start to push, all you guys are doing are just throwing your grab wells and stalling them. 8 and 7, and you guys are just stalling those groups with quad DPS. You'll have quad DPS to help you there. So you're just stalling, you're vinesing them, you're shield bashing them, trying to kill them on the walk-in. 9 and 10, you are basically just playing on top of heaven. B heaven, which is just on top of B point, or B gate. That's what we call heaven. Once you kill that, I want disruptors to be going into dirt and helping back gates probably too, and then range to stay. Healers, all you're doing is just standing on top of the fort walls to heal. Same with range, you're just standing on top of. You're once you win your fight, you're just standing on top and you're just raining down hell on fucking point. When we get to final point, it'll basically just look like this. The same thing on outside of fort 3 and 5, left side, 4 and 6, right side. If we're defending, 1 and 2 on point, and then yeah, and it's just like this. And we're just playing regular point. If they got to the final point, we're just calling crashes like usually. Hopefully we don't get there. Disruptors for 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you win your fight, then you play like a little quad. So we'll get all these actual quad groups out of here. And point group. You're going to do what we call playing the quad, but it's a way bigger one. So we have like that regular point. We separate fort into basically quads for us. Once you win your fights where you're supposed to be playing, you send out your disruptors. Your healers up top and your range up top, and you send out your disruptors into hell, which is right here, underneath stage. You go wherever all the healers are playing, and you just farm them together. So 10's disruptors and 7's disruptors will be working together, and then 8 and 9's disruptors will be working together in dirt and hell, and then, but 8 and 9 or 10 and 9 will not be going to hell. You'll be staying on this half. You'll be holding this half of your side, and then 7 and 8 will be holding this half. You can only work together in dirt. That's all it is. Oh, I forgot one thing. One final thing. When we're on a point, and I said this before, so we have quad. Let's say we're defending. Holy shit. We have 1 and 2 on point. 3 and 4. 5 and 6. And they're generating tick. Or we're trying to de-tick and we won after a crash. We're pushing the top. We're pushing them out this way. And we're getting all our healers. Healers, since you'll be playing already in our road, I want you to start stepping on point. Same with like range, just to get that D-tick. But this is especially key when we're attacking. Because defense, you should just basically D-tick already after you won the crash. You don't really need to step. Like, healers don't need to step as much unless we really need you to step and there's open space. Always step if there's open space, healers. And you are free to do so. If there's no open space, do not step unless we call an all-in. So now, if we're attacking, so it'll be like, if we're attacking, it'll be like this. 3 will actually be bot left, strong side now. So now we really need to push top, and this is where armies actually win point. If you're attacking, you have all your healers stepping on this free space, all your kill squad stepping here, after assisting those crashes, all your range stepping on the bottom side of point if it's free. And then, so I always say this, 70% I want disruptors looking around point. 80% I want you to be basically playing right on point, but not necessarily, just looking at all those people coming off a point after a crash. 90%, or actually 85%, disruptors start stepping on point. 90%, 95%, healers and range step all in. So like 75% disruptors start looking around point, 85% basically step on point disruptors, and then 90 and 95 everyone all in. That's what we'll say. And that's basically it for macro review. Did anyone have any questions? No. Okay.